Hello, it is Kristen, aka the Professor. I am here to bring you your swag moment. Now, today, our swag moment is about how God is all about rest. He pretty much created a whole day for it, Sunday. So we look at our study of God's big God story, right? We're looking at the Bible and we're studying all the way at the beginning with Genesis. So first, we talked about how in the beginning was the Word, and that was God. Meaning, in the beginning, before any of this started, God was there, and He had this big plan for us. Then, in Genesis 1 through 9, we really talked about how God created and designed this whole world in an amazing order, starting with a big bang. And through that, we had the heavens and earth, we had daylight, and moon and nighttime. We had land, animals were formed, and so God worked hard. And then Sunday came and He rested. Let's look at Genesis chapter 2, verses 1 through 3. Now, my big God story in Genesis chapter 3, verses 1 through 3, it says, "Thus the heavens and the earth and all the hosts of them were finished. And in the seventh day ended His work which He had done. And He rested on the seventh day from all His work which He had done. Then God blessed the seventh day and sacrificed it, because in it He rested from all His work which God had created and made." God's like the originator of work hard, play hard. God worked so hard for 6 days, and then He rested. You look at our week starts off on Sunday. We start off praising God, resting, getting ready for a really rough week for many of us, a work week, Monday through Friday. And then we have that Saturday where you can play, meet friends, get things taken care of, and then your week starts all over again with Sunday. We come to church to worship God, thanking Him for all the things we've already overcome, but also preparing our minds and our spirit for the work week ahead. God wanted us to rest, so much that He modeled it for us. God is perfect. He didn't need Sunday to take off because it was so hard creating the heavens and the earth, but He wanted to model of us what self-care would look like. During this time, a lot of us have some extra time to rest. We are quarantined in our houses. So maybe your rest time means you get to talk with your family over lunchtime. Maybe your rest time means you get to call up your loved ones or friends you haven't been able to hear. Maybe during this rest time you write a letter or finish a book. Maybe during this rest time you eat better, you take care of your body. Maybe during this rest time you clean your room. Maybe during this rest time you hang out with siblings. I'm not sure what God's asking you to do during this rest time. But I bet if you think really hard, there are some things you can do during this rest. Why don't you take a moment to either write down or share with the people next to you, what are you committed to doing during this rest time, during this quarantine? Are you going to... I'll give you a couple of seconds to tell your family members and friends around you what your goals are, and then we'll pray. Well, I'm really proud of you for those that shared what you plan to do during your rest time. I've been prouder for those of you who maybe just shared it out loud, even if there's no one else in the room. There's something powerful about speaking our plans in existence, of letting the universe know what our intentions are. Please quiet your spirit so I can pray. Dear Heavenly Father, I just want to thank You for this opportunity to rest. Lord, there's so much going on in the world right now, but we know that through this rest, You are preparing us for big work. You are giving us the time to connect with those that love us the most. You're also giving us time to maybe organize our lives, get restarted, and set up for the next big move. So God, continue to plant those seeds in these kids' lives. During this rest, help them to be recharged and reorganized to do even bigger things in the future. Please be with those loved ones that are supporting them during this time. I pray all this in Your Son's name. Amen. Now, when you see me again, we are going to be continuing studying the big God story, the Bible. I challenge you to read Genesis chapter 2, verses 4 through 25. So you're going to read the rest of Genesis chapter 2. So then on Sunday, I really want to hear some of your ideas. What questions do you have? What connections did you make? What did you find interesting while you're reading Genesis 2, verses 4 through 25? You all have a great day. See you later.